This is Texas Cold Cases from 1997 to 1999. Before we go over the cold cases, please make sure that you're following the channel. You give this video a like and you share it out. It not only helps the channel, but it helps spread awareness on these cases. Also, please forgive me for any names that I may mispronounce. On April 17, 1997, D'Angelo McNeil disappeared from Houston, Texas. He was 2 years old. He would now be 30. He was 3 foot, weighed 28 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 713-599-5808. Gregory Mann disappeared from Wichita Falls, Texas on May 10, 1997. He was 20 years old. He would now be 47. He was 5'6" and weighed 150 pounds with brown hair and blue eyes. If you have any information, call 940-761-7762. Stephen Austin disappeared from El Paso, Texas on August 19, 1997. He was 17 years old. He would now be 44. He was 6'1" and weighed 140 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 915-599-5712. Michelle Prezek disappeared from Spring, Texas on December 19, 1997. She was 12 years old. She would now be 39. She was 5'3" and weighed 135 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes. If you have any information, call 936-760-5800. David Gosnell disappeared from Fontana, Texas on June 10, 1998. He was 3 years old. He would now be 29. He was 4 foot, weighed 44 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 909-350-7700. Karina Gayton disappeared from San Antonio, Texas on July 18, 1998. She was 13 years old. She would now be 39. She was 5'6" and weighed 160 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 210-207-7660. Fred Mosley disappeared from Cannon, Texas on July 25, 1998. He was 17 years old. He would now be 43. He was 5'11" and weighed 140 pounds with red hair and blue eyes. If you have any information, call 806-655-5005. Julian Sam disappeared from Lamarque, Texas on October 16, 1998. He was 16 years old. He would now be 42. He was 5'4" and weighed 130 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 409-938-9269. Doreen Thomas disappeared from Amarillo, Texas on October 26, 1998. He was 9 years old. He would now be 35. He was 4 foot, weighed 60 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 806-378-3038. Lisa Eubanks disappeared from Texarkana, Texas on January 15, 1999. She was 17 years old. She would now be 43. She was 6 foot, weighed 110 pounds with brown hair and green eyes. If you have any information, call 903-798-3149. Safar Bazorji disappeared from Pasadena, Texas on May 27, 1999. He was 1 year old. He would now be 26. He was 3 foot, weighed 31 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. His brother Ibrahim also disappeared that day on May 27, 1999. He was 6 years old. He would now be 31. He was 4'2" and weighed 60 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information about the brothers, call 713-477-1221. Lakeisha Buckner disappeared from Marshall, Texas on August 13, 1999. She was 16 years old. She would now be 41. She was 4'7" and weighed 115 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 903-935-7831. Samantha Clunch disappeared from Henderson, Texas on September 9, 1999. She was 13 years old. She would now be 38. She was 5'6" and weighed 110 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 903-657-3512. If you have any information on any of these missing persons, please call the number listed with their case.